right, so here he is, the inimitable former UFC champion, Jiri Prochazka. And I say former, but never lost the belt in the octagon, 13 consecutive wins when injury intervened.
Jiri Prochazka is an absolute savage. This is a guy that made his way into the UFC in a very short period of time, became the champion. He has tremendous power. He has an uncanny ability to find the shot that ends his opponent's night. He's scary. He is a true mixed martial artist, or martial artist, as I say, with the mind of a champion, and it's very exciting to see Jiri Prochazka back in the octagon.
And I'm glad you bring up the championship mindset, because anyone who may be doubted as to whether or not he had the ticker, you got your answers in Singapore at UFC 275. Let's see how it goes for Prochazka here tonight. Jiri Prochazka, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. All right, so here he is, one of the consensus greatest of all time, the newly minted UFC heavyweight champion, Jon Jones. And I think by and large, this sport is better when he is in it. Tonight, he tries to successfully defend his UFC heavyweight title.
Yeah, Jon Jones at heavyweight is something that we have waited for a really long time. And to say that he delivered would be a massive understatement as he won the fight in the way that he did. Jon Jones, once again, building on such a strong legacy.
Few guys relish fight night as much as Jon Jones. You see him grinning ear to ear as soon as he hits the tunnel. We'll see how it goes in title defense number 1. Jon Jones, ready to make a statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jiri Prochazka. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Jon Jones.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so Jiri Prochazka has won 13 consecutive fights. The last 11 have been by finish. And you know the UFC prides itself on putting the fights together that the fans want to see. Fans ask for Jon Jones and Prochazka, and they get it here tonight.
You know, Johnny, it was one of those dream matchups. It was a fantasy matchup. And you finally get it. You get the greatest light heavyweight of all time against a guy that has not had to finish a fight. Every single time against a guy that has not seen the final belt, he finishes everyone. Jiri Prochazka has dynamite in his hands, and he is just a fighter. And all those skills will be needed tonight when he fights Jon Jones, a guy that has seen everything inside the octagon.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Oh, that's a good strike there.
He gets to the flying knee. Beautiful transition.
All right, side control now. Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Prochazka.
reversal on the ground. Great job.
Prochazka's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Getting them out here.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Jones is in half guard.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Close guard. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Oh, roundhouse kick. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Nice jab by Prochazka. Oh, he's in real trouble now. Oh, huge left.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, huge right hand.
Now they separate.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Man, has his chin been tested early. Shot on the inside. He's hit now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Oh, there it is, just as you called it, DC. Another big uppercut connects, and if it's not broken, no need to fix it. Nicely done there.
It ain't broken. Don't try to fix it. Why would he? Why would he? He has done a phenomenal job of finding that punch. He needs to continue to go back to the well.
Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight you haven't seen 30% of what Jon Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight. 2 minutes remain in the round. Massive head kick. Oh, nice straight left there. You wonder. Oh!
Yeah, he hurt real bad. He's still hurt.
Oh! Big uppercut. Just missed with the elbow there. That's 1 minute to go in round 2.
Ooh, big shot lands. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Prochazka's now dealing with a cheek cut. Round 3 coming up next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Lunges forward with a left there. Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, he's got his back now.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
I need you to move. Scramble.
Prochazka's got a bruise now, starting to appear on the right side of his body.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Johnny Bone.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Now trying to trap an arm. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Prochazka's back to the side control now. Under a minute to go.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
He's got to be careful here.
Straight, man. Good, straight.
Nice.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Prochazka's back in full mount. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Nice workout. That looks awesome. Let's keep that up. I want to see accuracy right now.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Ready.
All right, here is round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship
The
rounds.
4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of the desire to win a fight. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Outstanding kick there by Jones.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets... Oh, again!
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Just over 3 minutes.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Big right hand.
It's been a crazy fight.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Spinning back fist. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Try to establish that jab. Double leg lands. Jones is in half guard.
It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Jones.
Oh, right into mount.
Top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. 10 seconds to go in round 4. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
5th and final round. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's going to put him to sleep.
Oh, nice job to land the straight. Oh, huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Nice crack there. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to...
Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's horrible.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Big elbow.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the book.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get him. Oh, it's hurt bad. Solid punch lands for him.
90 seconds now to go in this one. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cup with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. In a ton of trouble right now.
His opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Final 10 seconds of the fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Jones!
All right, so you heard it there from Bruce. Congratulations.